firstly, I'm going to show you a technique called red pen, black pen. To demonstrate this technique, I'm going to use the PE section from the revision guide. So what you do is you spend a couple of minutes or however long it takes just reading through the information on that page. So after you've read the information, you remove it from your site and you cover it up and you get yourself a blank page. With your black pen, you start to write down what you can remember, the information that you can remember from that page. So PE. Firstly, the first section was on NHS guidelines. And I can remember that it said that young people aged 5 to 18 years should take an average of at least 60 minutes of exercise a day. So I'm just going to do that shorthand. 5 to 18 years, 60 minutes of exercise a day. I also remember that the idea that the moderate exercise, the intensity will raise your heart rate. So I'm just going to write down raise heart rate. And finally from that section is the idea that moderate exercise or the intensity should be that you can still talk but you'll not be able to sing. So the effects of the exercise means that you can still talk but unable to sing. Okay, so that was that from that first section. What you then do is you go back to that page in the revision guide and you just have a read through the information that was there. So children and young people aged 5 to 18 years should aim for an average of at least 60 minutes of moderate intensity exercise a day across the week. Moderate intensity will raise your heart rate, make you breathe faster and feel warmer. One way to tell if you're working at moderate intensity levels is if you can still talk but not sing. So in my red pen, I'm just going to go back to the notes that I made. Mine aren't very neat, so you might want to take a bit more time on this. And I'm just going to add in any of that key information that I think I missed going through it the first time. So we've got 5 to 18 should aim for an average of 60 minutes of moderate intensity exercise. So I'm just going to write in moderate intensity because I feel that that's quite important and I missed it the first time round, and I'm going to add it in my red pen, and by it being in a different colour it highlights the important facts that I forgot the first time round. So I've got moderate intensity exercise will raise your heart rate, make you breathe faster and feel warmer. So I'm just going to add in that final bit, raise heart rate, breathe faster and feel warmer. And then the final section, one way to tell if you're working at moderate intensity, if you can still talk but not sing. And I think that one's okay. So what you'd then do is you'd repeat that for the other two boxes. So you would have a read about the effects of short-term effects of exercise. You would cover up the work in black pen, write down what you can remember, reread the information and add in any important points in your red pen, and then do the same for the third section.